Oh my gosh, y'all. Welcome back. We got a grinder today. It's not really hard in any one spot, but you just kind of don't want to be doing any of the reps you're doing. Really, your only reprieve is the kettlebell swings and maybe a reprieve. God, I can't talk. I do it all the time. I start doing these videos a little too soon after I work out, acting like I can talk normally at other times during the day. I can't. Anyway, you might get a little bit of a break on the burpees just knowing that today is not a sprint, these burpees. But really, it's just eight rounds. Here we go again. Hang in there with me. This is going to be a tough one. 8 rounds of just chipping away, doing one thing at a time. It's really easy to get caught up in how many rounds 8 is, especially when you get done with 2 rounds. You're kind of sitting there and you're like, oof, man, this is going to take a while. So just kind of settle in. We're going to have a 20-minute cap today. I think I got it done around the 14-minute mark. I can imagine people going a lot faster than me. So I can imagine something closer to that 10-minute mark being possible. But let's talk about it. We got 8 kettlebell swings at a heavy kettlebell weight. This should be unbroken. It's kind of at a weight where usually 8 in a long workout is kind of a dizzying weight, but this workout is you're out of breath. It's more annoying, muscle fatiguey annoying than it is you're dizzy out of breath. So you could push the cardio pace a little more than I did, but the 8 kettlebell swings were usually 8 is about that number. If we're doing a whole bunch of them, those are kind of the sets we want to stick with. And then after you do a couple sets, 3 sets at 8, they get a little dizzying, but that first set of 8 is always fine. So the kettlebell swings really aren't that big of a deal today. So let's make sure we're using a kettlebell that you can handle. It's the heavier of the 2 weights we typically bounce back and forth between. And just know 8, not that big of a deal today. You don't really want to be doing them, but you're not too worried about. Same thing with the burpees. 8 burpees, these are unbroken, nice steady pace. Not that big of a deal today. So if you have to break these up, then let's change that number around. But for most people, 8, just stick with it, kind of deal with it. I was using that time after the burpees to chalk up because I had a grip and a grip thing before I went back down to the ground. So that was where I was chalking. Then pick up the farmer carry, box step over. You'll grab it with one hand. You're going to step up and over the box. I was trying to alternate what leg I stepped up with. You have to get 2 feet on the ground on the other side of the box. And I was doing kind of a mixture of standing on the ground, turning around, and turning around while I was on the box. I think I landed on liking to turn around on the box more. And I like stepping up with the opposite leg that I stepped down with. And a few rounds I got a little confused, and I would step down, leaving my left leg up, and step back up with the left leg. And that was pretty fatiguing. But these, I just did 4 and then switched hands and then did 4 more. First round was a little squirrely, but after that I was trying to turn the same direction on everyone, so I wasn't always turning right. I would turn right on one side, left on the other side, and I was trying to switch that up as I went. But make sure you get equal numbers on each arm. So let's go 4 one side, 4 on the other side. A lot of strategy to what hand goes first. Usually I like to use my weak hand first to save my strong hand when I'm more tired to do the exercise, but sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that, and it just kind of depends what the next thing is or the previous thing is. So let's say this was in opposite order and it went kettlebell swings straight to the farmer carry. You probably want to do your stronger arm first because your grip is going to be fatigued from the kettlebell swings. So you want to use the stronger arm, the right side, to go do it. But since this is in the opposite order, you want to go weak arm first. One, so when you're more tired, you get your strong arm. But also, weak arm first, now you have a break with your weak arm before you got to use that grip strength again for the kettlebell swings. And you'll go strong arm on your last 4, and then you're going to have to go straight into the kettlebell swings gripping with that arm. So there's not always, you don't always go weak arm first, strong arm next. You got to be strategic with it. It kind of depends what's happening before, what's happening after. Today it makes the most sense to go weak arm first, strong arm second, but try and keep those reps even. As far as strategies, not really a lot of strategies. Just know you got a 10 to 20 minute workout. You can kind of push the cardio pace a little bit, but this isn't a sprint. but you're going to get uncomfortable pretty early, and you're going to have to maintain that. If you're looking for comfort, you're going to go really, really slowly, and you're going to be pushing that time cap. But this is something where you're not going to bomb out on anything. Kettlebell swings, you just got to get them going. Burpees, you just got to get them going and keep them going. My shoulders were really starting to burn. I think it was from all the grip, and then coming down and having all that extra blood in my arms. So my shoulders were really starting to burn on the burpees, more than normal. It also could have been my workout from yesterday, kind of coming back. But anyway, farmer carries are just kind of annoying. For me, I could have gone faster, but I didn't want my spine to get all goofy, so I was really trying to brace and make them look good and just kind of go consistent. So great one for intensity and technique. Just try and go consistent through. What I did is after the step-ups, I needed just a hair of a grip break before I picked the kettlebell up, so that's where I moved that poker chip over. Then, like I said, right after the burpees, that's where I chalked up because I had 2 grip things coming up, so I didn't have to chalk in between them or anything like that. But this is just stay steady, take it 1 round at a time, make your goal just get to 2 rounds. Once you get to 2 rounds, just get to 4. Then just take it 1 thing at a time. Before you know it, you got 2 rounds left, and when you hit that point, you know you can get there. But this one can be a little overwhelming on rounds 2 and 3. Anyways, hope you enjoy it. Hang in there. Talk to y'all soon.